Next up, got May. She's getting a little angry here lately, guys. I mean, she's a little upset about the whole tattoo things, and as you guys know, the editing stuff. So what doesn't go in the video, what you talk about in between, she doesn't understand about the umbrella corporations. You guys get it. Might not have an umbrella sign on the tattoo, but my wife has the worst. My wife has the worst poker face in the world. So every time I open it, whatever this is, I'm not touching it. But every time I do it, she's right behind the camera right here, and her face always gives away if I'm going to light the box or she's just like, whatever. But her face is like, ooh. So obviously I'm going to light this box. So get into it. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy SAG, aka SAG. And again, as you guys know, I have two wonderful Boston Terriers who are full of excitement. And if you guys get annoyed by their growling, unfortunately, I would ask you to, I don't want you to, but if you get annoyed by their growling, please don't take it too personally. They do this every single day. And Gus, come here. Let's look at him real quick. You got little Waston, who's a little troublemaker. You got little Waston, and then you got, hey, you, come here. This is a troublemaker right here. This is a troublemaker right here. Alright, so, as you guys know, Goober and Waston, love them both. But unfortunately, that's why I don't usually do live commentaries, because when you guys see the gameplays that are going on, this is going on in the background in the office. And, you know, I later on in the video, I'm going to cut to show you guys what happens in the office when they get like this. But, first... Yep. This is the aftermath of when our dogs play together. As you can see, it's a war zone. Don't worry about the mess. We're going to clean it up. It's the weekend, but just wanted to show you guys... Oh, there's some G Fuel. Wanted to show you guys the war zone that we walked into this morning. First, before I get started, let me tell you, it is cold in the state of Florida, and I mean cold relatively speaking. So all you guys that aren't from the state of Florida or do not live in the state for a long period of time, please don't take this the wrong way. But you know, I got the beanie, I got the new merchandise, and not mine. But I went to the Nike outlet yesterday and snagged this, or as the hip kids would say, copped this outfit. Nice little Nike, or the Jordan, it's not really 3/4 sleeve, it's like that in between, like right past your elbow. I think it's made for people who actually have like longer arms, but have the nice, you know, the nice Air Jordan, like 3/4/half sleeve shirt, which is really nice. It's really comfortable and fitting. And I got these nice, I don't know if you see them, the nice new joggers. My wife describes it, I kind of call it like an off gray. My wife does like an olive green. You know, they're nice. I told my wife I really wanted a pair of joggers, like ones that were kind of fitted. So they work out well. But nothing completes the outfit more than, you know, nice little socks with flip-flops outfit. So when I gotta take these little boogers out, you know, I can't slip on the tennis shoes easily, so just gotta slide the ships and the flips on together and take them out. So without further ado, my wife's been nice enough to come outside and film this with me. She's bearing the cold out here with me. But one thing, or two things actually, before I get started. One, she pressure washed this entire patio last week and did an amazing job. It looks awesome compared to where it was. It looks nice and clean, nice and dressed out, as well as the table that we're actually on, the table that were from my in-laws. She got nice and clean for when my parents come down. But on top of that, she has some sweet little reindeer slippers on top of her comfy stuff. Those are from Walmart. They are actually, as Raisin wants to get them, but those are actually from, they were supposed to be with my outfit. That's a onesie. from Walmart, and unfortunately, it's made for a person. I mean, I'm not the smallest guy, but I can fit into it. But unfortunately, like the inseam is a little bit high for me, so I can't really wear it appropriately in school. Otherwise, I would have dressed up like a reindeer at school. So that's some fun. But again, some nice little Christmas stuff going on already. My wife was nice enough to. I don't like surprises, and she was excited to show me. So nice little early Christmas gift. This little Fitbit that she got me is really nice and neat to use. It does a lot of stuff for you when you need it. And on top of that, she got me some bath bombs. So just figured out being.
There's something else coming.
Well, there's something else coming, but being the bad husband that I am, haven't gotten anything yet. But yesterday, when I was shopping around, when I was doing things, I got the great idea in my head of what actually to get her. And a lot of people have the bad stigma about getting gift cards and stuff like that for Christmas. And so, but for me, just because I don't know like clothing and stuff like that, so gonna have to do some stuff with that. Maybe get some nice little things, kind of similar to what she got me, but in her sense of the case. But she's shaking her head. Yes, she wants a little gift card tree. But you guys know me. I'm not the archetype. I'm not the one that crafts out these little wooden things to hold these little gift cards on. So I might just put a piece of paper up, draw a little outline of a tree, and just glue the gift cards on the back of it. So, but with that being said, let's get into this. I will have another video coming out this week, talking about some of the things that happened, including what I just wrapped up on. So, with that being said, we got some boxes to unbox. It's been a long time coming. I unfortunately have been just swamped, and haven't been doing the duty that I should have been as far as doing the unboxing and getting them nice and neat in my office. I have to clean up the office area. It's really messy because of the girls, and on top of that, I don't put stuff away how it should be. So I have to go in there. I have to redo everything before my parents come. I have to unbox these today. Let you guys see how much cool things I have. But on top of that, I'm super excited to start. We have April, May, June, and July. But first up, it's my birthday month, and we do have the horror block to get caught up on. So I'm super excited to see in that, as well as stuff in here. But you guys know me, I'm a horror fanatic. So let's get this boxing going. So scared. I'm shaking. Where is it? It's just so cold. I don't know what's in there. My wife had a sneak peek, and her eyes just went, "Oh God!" and he broke something. So I don't know what it is. I told her that I personally like the genuine reactions on the videos, and for those who do this kind of stuff that look at prior to this, I don't like seeing that. But my wife's cutting the film on it. So let's get inside. Here we go. It's always the Walking Dead, the don't open or don't look inside, dead inside or whatever. So here we have nice little monsters, some cool little things to go on. I take it every little step at a time. I always do the shirt last. It's just personally my personal opinion. So let's go with this one and work it way. Holy shit. Alright, so you guys know the up close. We're starting to cook a lot more at the house, just because number one, we're tired of food going to waste. Number two, we're tired of eating out every day. And number three, I just had a repeat of gout not too long ago, so I need to stop eating out so much. And so I got a nice little zombie, hopefully protector, as you guys can see. I mean, would you if you guys saw me at the house, if you were at the house, I went in, grabbed it out, and was like, yeah, would you guys want to be eating something from this? I mean, not gonna lie, it's actually smaller, and I mean, I got smaller hands as is, so it fits my arm real nice, so I can be like Betty Homemaker pulling it out. I actually could have used it today, because for lunch, your boy made some nice little chicken, and some stuffing with the cranberry stuff from Publix. And if you guys aren't from Florida, Publix is known for their like orange cranberry kind of deal, and it's delicious. So it has some stuffing, and actually on the side over here, I do have a trash can, so I'm gonna grab that, and that way you guys don't have to watch me get up and down for it. So, but that's really cool. Got a little nice little glove, my little zombie glove. It's killing me. Next up, ooh, got a little twinsies. Oh. Okay, here's the deal about this. Got little shot glasses. And the problem is, your boy doesn't drink that much. I'm not a, I mean, I like a nice drink every now and then, don't get me wrong, but I don't do shots. I'm kind of like over, when you get older, you kind of get over the whole deal of shots, and we're not like Lil Jon, where it's like got a little nice little skeleton shot glass. I'm gonna hand it over to my wife, who's the nice assistant over here, filmographer, and she's gonna little zoom it in right here for you guys. My wife's actually like this, so I didn't really see what it was until now, but got little the Cthulhu patch. That'd be nice. Maybe now or later get like a nice like plain bomber jacket or something like that, and do some patches with it from gaming and horror. But nice little patch I'm gonna hold on to, and maybe later find a place for it. But actually, it's very nice detail. The little purple and green with it. But yeah. Next up, and my wife's gonna love this. I don't think she saw it yet, but it's a egg cup, spoon, and toast cutter. And what you do is you put your little eggs in it, and you smash them to where it's like the brains coming out, so she can be like a zombie smasher herself. It says, step 1, toast some bread. Step 2, use the cutter to assemble your toast arsenal. Okay. Guys, actually, I just now realized what's going on. Every single time we go out to, when we go camping and stuff, my in-laws make toast and dippy eggs, and, yes, they do.
They make me make the toast.
Okay, whatever. There's toast and dippy eggs every single time, and so now we have it where you can cut the toast into the shapes, and then dip it into the little dippy egg. And so definitely gonna have to bring this, and my wife loves to dip her little toast in the dippy egg, so gonna have to bring this, get the hot sauce out as well. But it says step 2, attack. At arm's length, dispatch a headshot with a shovel, axe, gun, or bat. It should result in the demise of the zombie, meaning that the egg is cracking and running down. So as you can see, the weapons are actually this nice little explanation of the weapons. And then it says step 3, consume. Get rid of the evidence at your kitchen table. So nice little area, the little stencils for the stuff. So it's really cool. But last but not least, wife's doing a nice enough job there, letting you guys see. And I know she gets a little bored out here. So I really do appreciate the love that she has for me and able to help me out. But next up, we have, it says, Final Girls of the Cinema's Survivors. And obviously, this is Nev Campbell and Scream. Again, I love it when they give us little posters and stuff like that. It feels like it's like, I don't know, it felt like it was almost 2 pages, but it's very nicely done. Might have to get like a miniature frame or like something that can like kind of like make sure it doesn't get ruined. What I really do hate about stuff like this is like it starts to deteriorate at the corners, and I hate when stuff does that, especially if it's a collectible. So yeah, nice little homage to Wes Craven and Scream. Love Scream. Actually, it was one of my favorite horror movies. My first favorite being obviously the original Halloween, my second Dawn of the Dead, but Scream is right up there. And of course, saving the best for last, t-shirt, and looks like we got nice little blue, and we have some Wait. Did we switch t-shirts? What?
I don't know.
What happened?
Hold on.
What happened? What happened? So, guys, we were messing with this stuff, getting it ready to bring down. For some reason, this was the previous t-shirt from Ringception, maybe? What the fuck? Did Solange, I think her name's Solange, did Solange have a twin sister that we were unaware of? I mean, if you're not careful, they might jump out of the t-shirts now. This is getting creepy. So, but the good thing is now, we got matching t-shirts. One for me, one for my wife. So I got thumbs up for that, but sorry about the confusion. That was a little weird for a second, guys. But, alright, got some matching t-shirts. Know what we're wearing next Halloween.
At least they're soft.
At least they are soft. But that's, of course, nice little product. So, gonna have to put the kitchen stuff away in the kitchen before we put it away. And let's move on to our next April's Gamer Vlog. And going back to the roots of gaming, you guys know my channel's premised on gaming and a little bit of vlogs here and there. I mean, I enjoy the vlogs. It's just not going to be something where... Sorry, dogs are being weird. Gotta keep a look at them when they are outside, you know. Being the nice little adulting parents that we are to our little dogs. But, every now and then, they look like they're going to go in the pool. Like, right there. What is she looking at? And then they realize that they're getting looked at, and so they do something that, you know, it's not like they're being in trouble or anything. So, mature rating for mature gamer, you know, mature level is questionable. Apparently she disagrees with my maturity, but, you know, I'm not the one screaming outside, you know. But, so here we go. This one's a little bit, different. Sorry. They used to be differently open. So, yeah. Got little designs on the inside. Of course, there's a little social media aspects of it: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you do. I guess I don't do Instagram. Really, the only thing that I do is maturity level. Anyway, only thing I do on social media really is Twitter, and so for you younger guys, please kind of stay away. Understand that is mature level of content and on it sometimes. So not that I do anything bad. It's just some of the things that are talked about on there is not the most nice, but weird. So I don't even know if some of this will work with this stuff. But first off, we have a Mass Effect Andromeda. I believe it's a pin. Oh no, it's a keychain. It's a keychain. You got the AIs and also the N7. And guys, I gotta be completely honest with you. I haven't really played Mass Effect, any of them actually. I heard 3 was really good. I believe 2 was probably rated the best out of all the people that I've heard from. But haven't heard a lot from Andromeda. Haven't really played much of it, but you know, nice little keychain. Actually, rubber, so it's nice and it's material like, you know, nice material, but it's pretty big, so I don't know how well it'll be. So put that there. Next up, I actually have seen people play this.
Did you see it's 2 keychains?
Yeah, it's the N7 and the AI or whatever it is. But next up, Lucius. I've actually seen people play this. It's basically the video game version of The Omen, where you're the son of the devil and you just do bad things. You know, basically like students versus teachers in the classroom. But no, you have, it says, when little Lucius was born on the meaningful date of June 6, 1966. 666? putting things together. Anyway,
6666.
6666, but there's forget the six somewhere in there. The six gets put away, and you just have three of them. Nobody expected him to be anything other than a normal little boy. His childhood was spent in a luxurious manner, was as normal as every kid's young years, except for the extreme wealth of his parents. Again, not reading's not the best thing for me. Lucius grew up with everything he desired, including several maids, his family's own butcher, and Lucius' private tutor. Everything changed though when Lucius turned 6. His father, the devil, appeared in his dreams the night before his birthday, revealing that Lucius was his son, and he has experienced every kind of killing material that he was left with. Equipped with supernatural powers, Lucius starts off with blood flood and tour. So basically, what I'm getting from this is that this is the gaming version of Lucius. I don't know if it's for the computer. Oh, it's got a code on the inside, and so I guess with Steam, you're able to download it. Me personally, I don't know if the MacBook that I use can handle the kind of graphics that would be needed with this. So I might just give this out on one of my students, or even on here, depending on what you guys might think. But let me know what you think. Comment below if you really want it. For me, honestly, it's not a problem giving out the code so you guys can get it. But have seen this played, and it's pretty funny at some parts of it. But time to move on. Alright, so, done. We have your darkest fears. We have a pin from the Umbrella Corporation. If you guys haven't heard me talk about Resident Evil, woo! Might not want to put the garbage can right there. If you guys haven't heard me talk about the Resident Evil series ever, it's one of my favorite series of all times. I understand that it kind of got away from the roots, and then it came back with Resident Evil 7, which still haven't finished, still working at it. If you guys haven't known, it's been about a month since I posted my last video on that, but still haven't given up on it, just haven't finished it yet. But actually, with this comes a longer story that's not going to get into it, but maybe in the near future, possibly. Alright, maybe in the near future, possibly, I'm going to have, actually, yeah, doing a video over here. Hey guys, how's it going? So, but yeah, hopefully in the near future, I actually going to have this engraved on my skin, part of a tattoo that I have thoughts on. I've told my wife about it, even though she's giving me this weird look. And maybe, possibly in the near future, going to have this in a tattoo design that I have. So one of the reasons why I love Resident Evil so much is that it incorporates horror and video gaming together, and it does it flawlessly with a couple of the games in the franchises. So yeah. And then last but not least, this heavy, the reason that this is so heavy is it's called the Hype IFX. It's the virtual reality headset, a 3D experience in your own hands, compatible with all smartphones. Utilizes phone sensors of 3D 360 views, adjustable head straps, supports iPhone devices. It's 3.5 inches to 6 inches, and watch 360-degree movies and videos, play VR games. Specifications: the field of view 80 degrees, blah blah blah. And it's 12 suction cups securely holding your phone in place. So basically what we do is we put the iPhone in here, you put it up against your screen, you look around, do stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to try it. You have the head strap, the manual, and the virtual reality. Okay, so so you flip it open, put your phone in, and flip it back up. It's for 360 videos and a couple other things. I might just be lazy and lay in bed and watch that. So not really sure how it's done yet. I'm gonna have to look up some videos to see how good a product it is, or how well a product. How how good a product is. I'm not really going to do much about the VR games, but going to definitely look into watching a video on this. Definitely might just be sitting in the office one day, like just hanging out with it on my head, watching a video. My wife thinking I'm doing something, but you know how it is. But going to check this out online, see some more stuff about it, see what I can do with it, and get into unboxing. Oh wait, before I go, yeah, don't worry, let's see. I got a gaming shirt and no way. Alright, so if you guys don't know, Doom, the new Doom just came out this year, or last year, yeah, this year, and it's in the title of the Doom characterization, where it's like the metallic, italicized lettering, but it says, I believe it says dead on it. So can't really wear this in certain places. Might have to wear it more for like a Halloween type shirt, but do like the title and do like the font in it. So next up is going to be May. So going to see what's on there. I mean, I'm not disappointed with the box. Just wish there would be a little bit more stuff for your buck. And I mean, I don't know how well this will do, especially since it's been in a box for a little bit. But we'll have to see. I'm not discrediting it yet. So let's get into next up. Got May. She's getting a little angry here, like guys. I mean, she's a little upset about the whole tattoo things, and as you guys know, the editing stuff. So what doesn't go in the video, what you talk about in between, she doesn't understand about the umbrella corporations. You guys get it. Might not have an umbrella sign on the tattoo, but my wife has the worst. My wife has the worst poker face in the world. So every time I open it, whatever this is, I'm not touching it. But every time I do it, she's right behind the camera right here, and her face always gives away if I'm going to light the box or she's just like, whatever. But her face is like, ooh. So obviously I'm going to light this box. So get into it. Shirt's out, not even looking at it. Yeah. Didn't even look at it.
It's not black.
Don't even know what color it is, but it's not black apparently. It is a gray. This is that's a nice color, gray.
That's why I like it.
That's a nice color. So cute but deadly. Oh, okay. Okay, is this this is Overwatch. Cute but deadly figure. Okay, so they're obviously little cute guys. Alright, there's only really like 2 of them. Oh, that's a cool dude. So, don't play Overwatch. You guys know what it is, obviously, if you watch this channel. But Blizzard's new game, Overwatch, has some cute little things. And if you would, flip it around, see what we can get. I really, really, really want the guy on the front with the little metallic dude. But if it's not, maybe I can talk to a couple of students who like Overwatch and give it away. It wouldn't be the first time I did it. I had a student who actually showed a lot of interest in Five Nights at Freddy's, to the point where she was reading the books that came along with it. And so since I wasn't a big deal, I wasn't a big person that watched it or played it, I wasn't really upset about giving it away. So I gave away that balloon guy a couple videos ago from the unboxings. And by a couple of boxings, I mean like a long time ago. But gave them away. She enjoyed it. She loved it. She came back from, she came to school, and so she said she has it set up at her desk. But gonna go ahead and open this guy up, see what we got. Really hoping for like 3 of them. Can we get more than one? I mean, it's the second series of the figure, so who don't know? That right there gives me the luck that I need. So I'm gonna. Holy shit! That's a lot of plastic for something that's in here. Gotta hold off from the dogs. No whammies. Oh shit! We got a couple. Fucking called it. Get off of me. Right here, this little guy. This is the only one I wanted. Boom. My wife's looking at me crazy. This little guy, He's a shit. Look at him. I don't even know what he does, but I like him. And only thing I got a little stand for him too, so I know where this guy's going to be standing up. That's awesome. And usually when you get stuff like this, you have like a... Nah, she's just going to throw things. She's going to throw things like that. But usually when it comes in the packages like these, I don't really get the ones that I want. But based off of this character, sorry guys, keeping this dude. I mean, how badass is... Oh, Jesus, he is stiff as a mug, so I think he's just a statue. But got a little stand for him. He's going to be watching guard over my valuables on the stand. But that is awesome. Getting, I think his name is... And again, haven't played one single game of it, but I like him. His name is Raynor. And don't kill me because I said his name a little bit different than what you guys are used to. But gonna put him away for right now. He's gonna be nice and snuggled on my little stand, my little thing beside my game.
Bookshelf.
My bookshelf is called a bookshelf. It holds books and shelves. So it's gonna be holding nice and smooth, right there against my games and my books, to where learn new work. Oh Jesus! Learning new rule every day, learn a new word every day, and going to go with the next guy. And it looks like another video game. Holy shit! It's like it's like a rip-off of Five Nights at Freddy's and Friday the 13th game. Not the one on the PlayStation, not the newest one. Which I will make it a rule of mine to go back and play games. I have been playing a ton of Call of Duty and a ton of Madden lately, but I will make a rule of going back. But got a little camp. It's called Camp Sunshine. You got a little bear on the back that kind of resembles a Five Nights at Freddy's. Not really sure how they're getting away with that, but again, Camp Sunshine is 16-bit blood. So basically, like it's a horror RPG in the terms of Sega Genesis back in the day. You dropped off at summer camp. He awakes in the middle of the night to discover blood everywhere. A rampaging killer on the loose, dressed in a bear mascot, like Five Nights at Freddy, and involves himself in a deadly game of cat and mouse. So make sure you protect your fellow friends, and make sure, first of all and most of all, you protect yourself. But might give this to the kids, or whoever you guys are, however old you are. Comment if you want this. It's a code. All right. So guys, sorry about that. Completely lost train of thought. I know what you guys didn't see and what really happened doesn't really make sense right now. Actually, in the middle of filming this, my parents called. So being the nice son that I am and not being able to speak with them much as is, went ahead and took the call. So kind of gotta put my frame of mind back into it. But yeah, if you guys again, so far just to recap what I've said about Camp Sunshine and. Sorry, got some loud people. You know those people with the really loud cars or trucks and stuff like that? That's annoying. But no, Camp Sunshine or even Lucius, if you guys want that, comment below. Hey, I have, I saw that you have Lucius and Camp Sunshine. I'm not going to give the same. I'm not going to give this to the same person. You get to pick one. Comment below, and I'll definitely send you guys a email or message to give you guys the code for this. But that's pretty cool, though. I like the 16-bit horror stuff, and I've seen a couple games like that, so kind of cool. Next up, got a nice little book, and some of you guys, sorry. Second time I've dropped something, and I'm making sure my hands are nice and clean before I get this, but I have Halo: The New Blood, and it's the New York Times best-selling series based on the blockbuster Xbox game Halo. Obviously, you guys know it's by Matt Forbeck, and I actually know a student who reads the Halo series, so I might let him look at this. He might have already read it by now, but it's says at the time it says, while Spartans get all the glory, no soldier, not even the legendary Master Chief, wins a war on his own. Gunnery Sergeant Edward Buck and his team of orbital drop shot Okay, the ODSTs play a major role in saving the Earth in an all-out invasion against the Covenant Wars. Acts of bravery, ingenuity, and that did not go unnoticed by the the United Nations Space Command. So I'm gonna see if one of my students tomorrow. I'm gonna see if he's read this or not. If he has, I'll see if anyone else likes the Halo series and want another book to read. If not, well, I'll give it to him. Again, not really much of a fan of the Halo series. I did play it, and it's one of the major games that kicked off online gaming. I remember playing Halo. Oh, hey guys. Sorry. The difficulties when dealing with the old phone. Right when I got back to start recording, talking about Halo and the good old days, my phone died. So right now, it's nice and bright. The sun's coming straight into my face. But on top of that, all right, guys. The good thing about recording is that, unfortunately, when we got to talking about Halo in the good old days, the phone just died. Gonna have to look into getting an upgrade for that. But sorry, don't have a camera to do this high quality video, and this does it nice and neat for me. I like just the easy, simple version of iMovie and editing a video from this. But as you can see, sorry if the lighting has changed. The sun has gone down to where it's a bright, shiny, straight arrow to the side of my face. My wife's trying to do everything she can to make it nice and neat. So if it's not good enough for you guys, well, then fuck off. She did put her finger right in the middle of the camera to make it shady, so I don't know if that's helping. It's helping, she says. But anyway, talking about Halos and Halo 2 and Halo 3, I'm not sure which one it is, but definitely had a lot of fun playing Halo in the dorm room with my roommate. He's actually one that probably could have gone and played a couple of tournaments and actually done really well in it. He whooped everyone's ass at college in Halo, so good thing we had him. And but keep going on and finish this one out. We got 2 more bosses to go, so I want to get out and then do another video while my wife's still nice enough to do it. But we have Vault 111 from Fallout 4. You guys know the significance of Vault 111 is for the Fallout areas where you come from, but it's a nice little window decal. Not sure if I personally am going to put it on my car. Definitely, probably not. But just a nice little decal. So we'll see if anyone wants that later on. But last but not least, second to last but not least, we have it's nice. It's actually Metroid, not Metroid Prime, but Metroid. Back when you get in the character. And again, just like the Scream thing, I worry about the corners being done. There's going to be an area somewhere, maybe shelves put in or somewhere along the wall where the TV's not hanging and the PlayStation's not hanging, to where I can put my nice, neat little artsy things to put up nice and neat. You guys know my wife does painting, so I don't do paintings personally. I've done one with her, which we did a Star Wars collab. And half the paint was mine, half of it was hers. Again, 3/4 of it was hers because she had to go back and fix my mistakes. But you know how that is. You know, she's a better painter, so I didn't mind. But and then this is just like, ooh, okay. So you got a Q&A with the people that actually made the game Camp Sunshine from here. The classic characters made their return in the Sovereigns, okay. And then what's in this months and what comes on next. So gonna have to definitely read up on the Sovereigns. It looks actually pretty interesting. Camp Sunshine, again, not really worried about that. Whoever wants it, make sure to comment down who gets it. But ooh, okay, the 6 toughest women in horror. That's actually pretty nice. The Q&A fragments of him. Weird. And then okay. Fair enough. Haven't done the T-shirt, so I just ruined it for myself. But T-shirts from Tekken, so I'm gonna open it up, and I'm pretty sure I would have gotten it right away because of Jin. It looks like the old school Paul is here, Lee, and the big guy. I always forget his name. He's like the main character. But as you can see, you got Paul on this side. The huge blonde hair is a dead giveaway. Jen on this side, who was an awesome dude. Paul was my all-time favorite. He was the man, but also I think his name was Hitachi. Guys, don't kill me if I don't remember it. It's been a while since I played Tekken, but yeah. So gonna pack this up. Make sure I bring my stuff, my book, to school with me. Give it to the student who wants it, if he wants it. Get a nice little frame for this, as well as my other screen thing. And on to the next spot. So on to the next one. On to the next one. All right. Sometimes, guys, when you film and your filmographer and the person, the talent, the star of the group is on the same page. Sometimes it's not the greatest thing, but we're trying. My wife and I communicating here. So third, like I said, on to the next one. So, oh God, that's kind of heavy, and it hit me. You know when it hits you in the corner hits you and it hurts. That's what it hurts. So what is this? Like video number 5?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we don't know, but this is going into my intro because that actually hurt me, and I like to put a little bit of funny stuff on the intro before my little song comes up. So this is June's box. It's heavy. So let's see.
No wonder.
Okay, so no wonder, she says.
I get why it's heavy.
Again, the worst poker face in the world. So if you guys want to make money, go to play her at whenever she gets there. So we'll get to that. That's actually a nice shirt. But
Maybe we shouldn't have thrown that one.
oh, Jesus, no wonder it hurt. Okay. Fair enough. That's actually a really nice color. Oh, okay, that's why. They're points. They're points. So, for my brother-in-law / basically brother-in-law, they like to drink their beers. So, I got a nice little pint glass for them if they want to have it. But it's from Assassin's Creed. 16 fluid ounces of your favorite alcoholic or non-alcoholic drink. It's a pint glass. It's actually very nicely sculpted. You got the nice little things on the front. Not really sure what they are. Never played an Assassin's Creed in my life. But, yeah. Official Ubisoft product. So, got the nice little glasses here. Might have to use them for the nice little G Fuel when I mix it up and bring it into the office. But, I'm going to put those to the side right now. Kind of. Next up. Nice little emblem of say shield. I don't know if this is from For Honor or what, but might actually be like no, it can't be Zelda because it doesn't look anything like it, but it's definitely a shield, probably from For Honor. For you guys that play, it actually just came back on sale and came back to be involved online. There's a bunch of like advertisements on videos for them. So if you guys want to look, I'll let my wife hold it up for you guys. Nice little lady that she is. So yeah, so I believe that's a For Honor shield for the Centurions. I think that's what they would call it, the Knights. But next up, we got the kid robot, and it's from Street Fighter V. Haven't played Street Fighter V, but I used to play Street Fighter back in the day. We got Bison, we got Chun-Li, we got Vega, the Crazy Skull dude, we got Ryu, we got Ken, Sabat, and a couple of the others. I'd really like to see Ryu or Ken, or even, what's his name, Lieutenant Guile. Guile was a man back in the day, played by Jean-Claude Van Damme in the adaptation. So let's see real quick what we got. And there's also a robot named Seth in there. So he's a slow-moving guy, but very powerful, I've heard. So shout out to the characters that play Seth. Because, based off the character here. I know developers didn't ask me, didn't pay me royalties. You don't have to like opening a Madden pack or a supply drop. You just gotta talk to it for a second, be really nice. Please be nice. Please. And then just open it like pow. Don't look at it, because if you look at it, that's even worse for you. feel about. We're getting lucky, guys. 2 for 2 on the day with what we want. I mean, your boy Ken. I actually have a T-shirt with Ken on it. That's a man. Look at him. His golden locks of hair, the golden blonde like here. But yeah, so that's my boy Ken. Another of the ninjas, Ryu, and Ken. They were the bomb back in the day. So actually, really happy with this guy. Gonna actually have to take him out when I support the Street Fighter V T-shirt. And now that my wife's like cringing so hard, I don't know what's going on back there, but she's cringing. She's upset. She says never to do that again. But next up, we have this little guy. And it's Rive. This 360-degree platformer hybrid lets you choreograph a dance of destruction and insanely spectacular battles. Is this? Oh, okay. So it's on the back. Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Again, another game I can't do, so I'm not going to show the code. But Rive, if you guys want it, if you guys are interested in play it, for you guys that have a PC that can support this, is free. All I have to do is give you the code that's on the back for Steam, and it automatically gets you the game. So, again, let me know if you guys are interested in it. So, you got the choice of Rive, you got the choice of the Camp Sunshine or whatever it was, horror thing. And also you got the Lucius. So let me know which one you want. That way, I mean, there's not many comments that go on my stuff anyway, so it's not like I have to scroll through and pick. The first one that comments, either on my YouTube or on this video or on my Twitter, gets it. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to get followers from it. It's just I can't play it. It's just my computer doesn't hold it. I don't really want to play computer games because I'm a PlayStation kind of guy. But, you know, if someone else wants to play it, by all means, I will give them what they want and hang out and let you play that. Only thing I ask is that you just try to be a follower. You know, subscribe. If you're not, oh well, that's what it is. Just a friendly dude doing a friendly thing. So, okay. So here we have I believe it's a comic book, and it's a Tekken comic book here. It has the same guy, the guy, I can't remember him. You got Jin and the Devil. And so I remember back in the day when I played Tekken 2, I believe it was. Again, my favorite character was Paul, but I remember when you got to the end, you had to play the Devil, and he was the hardest dude ever. He was the purple guy, he had wings. He was this character, but he was purple and he had wings. And he was the hardest dude to beat. And when you fought him in basically a setting where it had the mirror like effect behind it. And so that's the end of this. I believe this is like a fighting theme almost. You got Street Fighter, you got Tekken, you got Assassin's Creed, and let's look at, you got the little shield. I believe that was For Honor. And then let's look at this World of Warcraft thing, and this looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that was from World of Warcraft 2. Maybe it was one of the elf. Okay, that's my wife. We have no idea about World of Warcraft, but I mean, asking her honest opinion, I mean, that's a pretty cool looking shirt. I like the little bit of yellows and the grays that it incorporates. It is the same color as the other shirt that we just got, but I like that it pops a little bit with that yellow. So definitely going to be getting my nerd on soon. I mean, you guys know how it is. I get my nerd on every day, regardless if you watch the videos or not. And I'm going to be doing a nice enough job to make sure this is coming online Monday. So for you guys that are seeing this Monday, shout out you guys, because you guys are the real supporters. I know my videos aren't the best, but you guys are the real supporters. So I'm trying to do this before all the light goes away and it's too dark for me to see, and I'm ending up like an ice cube. Ken, get your butt in there. Look at that little smirk by Ken. Ken, look, put that little smirk on there. What you doing there, Ken? What you smirking at, boy? Don't think I'm gonna... He doesn't think I'm gonna get it in time, and my videos are gonna be shit. But you know, hey, shout out to you guys that watch and make this a lot of fun. regardless if you think it's cringy or not. So, on to the next. Sorry. After a while, this beanie doesn't do too well. Like, it's good for a little bit, and then it starts to rise up. So. Oh, hi, puppy. So sweet. You want to be part of the outtakes? Yeah, want to be part of the outtakes? You let mama.
Cooper.
Ears are so cold.
Babe, losing light.
Ears are so cold. All right. Sorry. Get down just for a little. All right. 2, 1, go. Back to the original boxing of Arcade Block. You guys can't see my address. Not that it really matters. Not like you guys are going to track me down. But Arcade Block, back to the original box, the old school Nintendo field. So losing light, getting dark. Does it focus on me? You kind of like in this way.
I like the sunlight.
Okay, well, she likes the sunlight. She's being dramatic for some reason, but shit, I forgot how to open these. The old school box. But time to go back to original. My wife, off camera, before she started filming, went ahead and said, "Aw, nice." So actually, well, she didn't say "aw," but she's like, "Ooh." So interested in what's going on here. But before I do that, my Christmas tree set up inside. It's getting dark inside. But look at that little monster. We have to crate train her now because she has been killing our entire house. But look how cool she is. Raisin. She's such a little bugger. And she's not in there right now. She has her own free will to come out. But she loves her little crate now. And she's getting used to it. And she's, I guess, getting cold. So let's get into this unboxing though. Hit the boom power button. Getting my box uploaded. And you see, it's Arcade Block on Twitter. Arcade Block night. Ooh. I like when they do the white t-shirts. This again, I've been trying to get away from just white and black. But I know what you're saying. SAG, you're wearing a white t-shirt now. But it's a new t-shirt.
It has clouds.
It's not clouds, that's camo.
That's clouds.
It's camo.
It's clouds.
Well, I guess it would make sense if it was clouds because
he can fly.
Air Jordan's flying above the rafters. We actually just watched a basketball video in class, which was pretty cool for me personally. Not really sure what this is. I'm gonna actually hold off on that. But we got a hat. Again, N7, Mass Effect. I like when I get the little hats. I don't wear a lot of hats. If you can't tell, all the hats I have left are either my Life is Good one. I don't even have my old school Florida Gator hat that I used to wear. But I have the N7 hat now. On top of that, I have my Atari hat and the Life is Good hat that I have left over. And I think we might have a repeat. I'm hoping it's not. Because there's another Resident Evil thing in here, which I love. But I already have Nemesis, so I'm hoping it's not the same Nemesis one that I have. But N7, Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda again. Second Andromeda thing here. First was the keychain. But, and you know it's been a while when you get Infinite Warfare. And I'm pretty sure we had shot glasses before from Infinite Warfare. Weird. Is this a repeat box? Can't be because there's new things out, but we're getting repeats and it's weird. Because these are all the shot glasses from Infinite Warfare. I mean, it'd be great if it was World War II. But it's a repeat of the shot glasses. So, I don't know.
Shame on you, Arcade Block.
Yeah, shame on you. I mean, no offense. I haven't ordered from you guys in a while just because my credit card information's changed. And, it's $20 to $30 is a lot every month. And the crows are calling. So, let's see real quick. This is the same Nemesis block. I mean, it is. I mean, as much as I love Resident Evil, I have that. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. I mean, great new hat, but two of the same recycled items. What's going on here? I mean, again, this is the last of it, so I'm going to make it as happy filled as I can, but not really okay with getting recycled things. I mean, I know there's only a certain amount of stuff you can do with how much you do. But I am really excited about this next thing. So let's put this away.
And give it away.
But might ask around, see who likes Resident Evil. Might give that one away, because I do. If this was my original one, then I would keep it for sure. But I do have Nemesis. So actually, next up, funny thing is, I have played this game with students. I talked about it last year when it was coming out. Not the students that I have now, the previous ones that's over and done with. But Friday the 13th, and this is the old school SNES version of Friday the 13th. But I have played Friday the 13th with some friends that I had a lot of fun with. I love, especially being Jason, I love just catching people, sneaking up on them and killing them. But you also have the fun time when you're trying to escape and be a survivor. So definitely going to frame this regardless of what anything else is. Everything, especially the scream in this, is going to be framed and it's going to be hung up somewhere, because this thing, no offense, is awesome. I love the original color that it went with. This is back old school as NES style. So happy about this, especially because I love Friday the 13th. I know there's not been a lot of videos on it on my channel. It's just, but you guys have to understand, sometimes videos don't work out the way you want them to. Sometimes they just, I don't know, they just don't work out. Sometimes you get behind in editing and you just don't upload them in time, and you just kind of get pushed back, and the further back you go, you just feel like you don't have enough time to do that. So with that being said, that's going to go on. Let's move on. I don't know what this is. I think it's like one of those
Drawstring.
yeah, the drawstring ones, and it's actually really nice quality. It is actually. Okay, so Bungie, as you guys know, made Destiny, made Halo, made all that good stuff. Yacht. So then you see the Destiny drawstring. I've actually needed a drawstring bag. That way I don't have to bring in a laptop bag or like a big duffel bag when I bring stuff in. This is actually going to be holding my clothes when we do tryouts tomorrow, but or today if you guys are watching this at the time. But I'm going to bring some clothes to change into. Nice drawstring bag where I can hold on to. Nice little representative Destiny. Personally don't play it, but do enjoy the people that do. I have watched a lot of videos on it. Just wasn't my game, you know. Call of Duty player, Madden player, even Fortnite. Fortnite's awesome too. But let's get into, last but not least, the shirt. It cannot be a repeat. There's no shirt I have like this, but I do like just the okay. We were talking about For Honor. It's the Knight For Honor. That's pretty legit. I mean, I like the style. I don't know why there's an orange string on my For Honor shirt, but it's a nice style. It's like the old school like splatter paint on it. So sorry, it's getting cold. It's getting dark. We're gonna have to get going, guys. Thank you guys for watching so much. I'm gonna let the outro take it here. Gonna have to record a video real quick anyway for another day, talking about the other days of the week. And really excited overall, really excited about some of the stuff that I got. Definitely going to have to give it away to some students that enjoy it. And don't forget to comment about which game you might like for free for you guys that have a computer that can run it. Again, only thing I ask of you guys is if you're a subscriber, just subscribe. Even if you're not, just say, hey, I saw this game, I like it, I want it. Is there any way I can get it? I'll message you back, let you guys have it. But I appreciate you guys watching this long video. My dogs are ready to go inside. They are cold, and I am as well. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys have a great week. And I'm going to let the outro take it here. See you guys next time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, like if you did, comment if you want, subscribe if you haven't. Check on the right side for my Twitter if you want to get in touch with me, as well as my YouTube channel if you want to subscribe. On the video ahead of you is the previous video. Click that if you want to watch, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you next time.